Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we good. We in there. Greetings, everyone. Greetings. Hi. Hold on, let me start my Instagram live too. I'm live on here and Instagram. No TikTok. They won't let me go live again until the 27th. Well, go figure out what you need to figure out, love. I hope you figure it out in a timely manner. See if I can slide this a little bit closer too. Love you too. Yeah, that's ironic, ain't it? They won't give me back my TikTok live until the very final day of the 52 days of ritual. Greetings, greetings. Greetings, Instagram. Greetings, the tube of you. Hey, it is what it is. I'm good. I'm guessing it was the M word because they said it was hate speech. I'm like, whatever, man. That's my mood right there. Greetings, greetings. I'm like, whatever. This was a blessing in disguise to be able to get on YouTube. Right. I corrected myself, but whatever. It is what it is. TikTok can play the game they want to play, and I'm gonna play the game my way. You know what I'm saying? We don't let these things get to us. We don't let these things get us down. We don't let these things bring our vibration down either. We just keep going. We keep moving and we keep building. That's all it is. That's all it is. We just keep moving. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Instagram may see me in a minute. I know they like, bro, what the hell are you doing here? I'm still a bit early. We got like 3 more minutes before we start. Yeah, I'm on YouTube right now. I'm live on both of them. You stay in whatever one you want to stay in. I'm live on the both of them. Peace, peace. And I'm chilling right up until the time it's time to start. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody feeling today? Oh, and don't forget, today is the $500 giveaway. I'm still not sure how I'm going to do that without the TikTok platform because I was going to do like the highest gifters or the top 3. I was going to pull a raffle ticket for them, but we'll figure out another way to do it. But we doing it today. We are doing it today. I'm not finna play with them, and I'm for damn sure not gonna let them play with me. Greetings, greetings. Yeah, the volume is. I don't know why my phone do that. I think my speaker's just dirty on my cell phone, so you can barely hear me on Instagram. Man, you better go get you some ginger. Take you some ginger shots. Get that flu up out of here. Make you some elderberry tea. You know what I'm saying? Get you natural. Natural's the way to go. But I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. I know most people expected me to be like down in the dumps about how they treated your boy. But nah, I'm like the plan is moving forward. The plan is moving forward. The plan is to keep going. The plan is to not stop. The plan is to bring more to the forefront until I get on social media's nerves, bro. And that's my goal. I would be live on Streamlab or OBS, but I still ain't figured it out how I want to. Thank you, Antonio. Said, do ginger shots help with sinus issues? Yes, they do. And y'all know what it is. Day 45. Day 45, the family trauma ritual or the family trauma cleanse. So y'all already know we finna go in on this subject like crazy. So just hold tight. hold tight. Hold on to your britches, because we about to go in on this. I'm excited, man. Like I'm I don't know, I'm on a different type of high. Like my focus has not changed. Said Ginger don't play with mucus. It sure don't. I went to Jamba Juice this morning and I got 2 shots, 2 lemon ginger cayenne shots, 2 of them, tossed them back same time. Bolt. Bro, like my nose started leaking, bro. I was like, I'm like, no, okay, cool. TikTok said they will not be letting me back on live until after 4:30 p.m. on the 27th. So I might still be able to get on TikTok after 4:30 p.m. on the 27th and do the $1,200 giveaway. Because that's where I stated it at, and that's where I told everybody they needed to meet me at. So I'm going to try to be on my best behavior on TikTok until such a moment comes. And then, you know what? I'm going to go buy me a gun. And I'm going to come back here and set this motherfucker off. Yeah, bitches. Bro, TikTok don't even know who they playing with. Like TikTok don't even know who they playing with. So when they get me back on there, when I'm back up and going live, I'm finna sock the hell out the algorithm. You don't play with the wrong one. You don't play with the wrong one. Well, no, you don't play with the right one. So by then, by the 27th, I should have finished the ebook for the magnetic attraction spell. Finna drop them both. Same day. Boom! Same day. Boom on their asses. Like, hey, finna punch on the algorithm. All algorithms. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Today's ritual is the family trauma cleanse. Bro, if I can get banging on Twitter, y'all ain't even know. And just in case Instagram stops, because it will after like an hour, for those that are watching me on Instagram, just meet me over here on YouTube. Instagram does that. They give you an hour. Do you use a program to do your ebook? No, I just type it up in Microsoft Word and then I export it as a PDF. I'm not selling hard copies of it yet. Said it's a pain for you, but honestly, I'm glad they stay on top of bullying and harassment. Some of us get hell all day long on that app. I know, Antonio, and what's strange is I could get on TikTok at a random moment and see bullying that's actually staying. No, Twitch is not only for gamers. No, it's not. But I can actually see the bullying and the harassment and the hate speech. And I'm like, bro, no, this is hate speech. No, it's okay. I can work on the TikTok algorithm myself. My gifts are unlimited. I just don't waste them playing around with the internet. I just don't. There's no reason. Justice is always on my side when I'm being righteous. I have no problems. Plus, it don't matter how good you are with the algorithm. Nothing's going to go viral like you want it to. Because right now, the advertising space is what's filling up the algorithm. And it's fine. Greetings, everyone on Instagram. I know it's been a minute since y'all seen me. It's been a minute. But now that everybody's in here, those that are on TikTok will be over here shortly. They will find out. They will find out what it is, Day. They will find out shortly where I am. They'll be like, he's not live here. But now nobody send me a message. I'm live on YouTube, on the tube of you. Those aren't spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers. These. Said we're not moving before Christmas, so now we're rushing to try to make Christmas happen for our little man. You better tell little man that Christmas is the move. You better tell little man that Christmas, that moving is the gift. And all the Yuletide and all of that good stuff. You better tell little man that moving is the gift. It's the gift. For real. But let's get it cracking. Let's get it started. Again, welcome everybody to day 45 of the 52 days of ritual. I'm sorry if this is any inconvenience to anybody to not be on TikTok and have to come see me on Instagram and YouTube. But until they let me back in, this is where I'm at. Yeah, I'm saying this is where I'm at. And I'm actually starting to like this more than I like anything or any other streaming platform. So I'm trying to get my YouTube up the best way I can anyway. So I'm going to be over here a lot more. Facts. But welcome to day 45. This is the Family Trauma Cleanse. This is the Family Trauma Cleanse / $500 giveaway. I still haven't decided how I'm going to do the $500 giveaway, but I'll decide it as we go along. Oh, Antonio, well, do your best. Do your best. Do your best, because if he's more autistic than you are, then yeah, he ain't living in no fantasy world. He is a trooper. He is a trooper. Don't make him pull out that thing on you. You know what I'm saying? Don't make him pull out that thing and bang on you, Antonio. Don't make him do it. Greetings, greetings. He is a trooper. They said it was hate speech. I said the M word in correlation to little people, and then I corrected myself, and it was a reference to Jerry Springer. Who knows? Who knows what it was? I don't really care. I'm past it. I'm past it because I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep going hard. Ain't nothing going to stop the shine. Well, day 46, excuse me. Excuse me. I can get the days wrong because I don't have TikTok to keep up with it now. I don't have TikTok to keep up with it now. No, I haven't decided where the meet and greet will be. The meet and greet will be decided by the amount of people that are going to show up. Then I'll decide on location. But yeah, let's get right into it. So what is today's ritual about? The Family Trauma Cleanse. And when we talk about family trauma, of course, even saying the words family trauma brings up this whole list of things that may have happened to you and may have happened against you. And for some of you, it's still happening to you. You know what I'm saying? To this day. And I want to say off top, I'm sorry that these things happened to you. I'm sorry that you were faced with such adversity amongst the people who were supposed to love and care for you and honor you and lift you up and all of that good stuff. I'm sorry that you even experienced that, but there's a power in what you went through. And today, that's what we're going to build on. And while we're building on that, we're going to release in the second half, we're going to be releasing the traumas that are ready to be let go of. Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all dig? You dig me? And I got my mango go from Jamba Juice. Ow! Jamba Juice, sponsor me. I'm there every morning. Play with somebody else. Therefore, I can reach it. But yeah, when it comes to family trauma, a lot of our behaviors today stem from that. I think only I can pin it. A lot of who we are today stems from that. The positive and the negative. The way you connect with people, the way you interact with people, the way you love the person you with and or dislike completely the person you with, the way you interact with people out in public, the way you handle business, the way you treat yourself, which is one of the most important forms or things that stems from family trauma. And when we're talking about family trauma, of course, we can think of the molestation, the mental, the physical, the emotional, and the spiritual abuse. Those are the obvious ones that make you think about who you are today. And when we're thinking about family trauma, we have to come from a place of warriorship. And what I mean by coming from a place of warriorship, you have to come from a space where you're prepared to fight against the very things that have been holding you back thus far. I know for a long time in your lives, it has been hard. It has been difficult. It's been very confusing to actually get through the things that you've been through, because it seems like you don't have an ear. Like nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to admit what they did to you. Nobody believes you when you tell them what they did to you, especially the person who did it. They call you crazy, all of this, that, and the fourth. And today we're going to release that. Because seeking justice for what happened to you will not heal you. It'll just make you feel good temporarily. And nobody should get the opportunity to hold you back for too long in your life. And that's what family trauma does. Besides the obvious ones, the mental abuse is far worse than any other kind of abuse, because the mental abuse causes you to not even be able to function properly in your day-to-day. A lot of you have mental issues because of the abuse that you went through. You have all of these things that are weighing down on you, and you can't seem to figure out what it is, and you're trying to extract from it, pull it from the root. You're trying to figure out what's going on, and what's really going on is that you're traumatized. And until you admit that you're traumatized, the trauma that you're dealing with will not come up and come out. It will keep getting covered up with more BS. And I call it BS because the things you're trying to cover up your trauma with are temporary. The things you're trying to cover up, or the things you're using to cover up your traumas, are temporary. That's why you find a new habit every now and again. That's why your drug use has gotten worse and worse over time. That's why your drinking habits have gotten worse and worse over time. Because you like, yo, I need a little bit more to drink today. I need a little bit more to smoke today. I'm going to eat a little bit more today. And it's because all of these things are mere blankets to cover up what you need to address. Again, I'm sorry for what you've dealt with when it comes to the family dynamic, because family can be some of the most beautiful and treacherous people you've ever met in your life. And it sucks because the same people that hurt you to this day want you to feel safe around them. Facts. They want you to feel safe, although they're the reason that you don't feel safe in your life going forward. Today, they like, yo, we're family. We're family. And I be hitting them with the so. I be hitting them with the so. Like, what that got to do with anything? Forgive and move on. No, I'm going to forgive and move on. Move on from you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to forgive and move on from your ass. That's what I'm going to do. And they can't seem to fathom that. They can't seem to fathom that, because the part that should give you even an inkling of peace is that the people who traumatized you were traumatized themselves. That's why they can't understand why you don't want to be a part of that same old family image anymore. You are the one that broke the generational curse. You are the definition of the broken generational curse. You know what I'm saying? And they hate that you were able to escape from a template that everybody taught them was something you couldn't get out of. A lot of you have set yourself free, but a lot of you are feeling guilt about your freedom, which isn't freedom at all. That's not freedom. If you got guilt about you wanting to go live your best life and be away from the people that hurt you, you're still not free. But today we gonna set you, we gonna open the door to that cage, and we gonna let you out. We're going to open the door to that cage, and we're going to let you out. Make sure y'all liking and sharing and all of that good stuff for the live stream, especially you, Instagram. Y'all make sure y'all send them hearts up and share this live with some people. Let's liberate. Let's liberate. Yeah, look, I know said they don't want to hear that. They don't want to realize the cycle because it's normal to them. But what's creepy is the scariest thing you'll find out about that is that it's actually abnormal to them. It's not normal to them. They know something's not right, but the very thing that holds the family together decided to leave, i.e. you. You decided to escape. You decided to get out. And so they're like, man, everybody used to come together and be, we used to all come together and be a family and have fun. Like, dude, I was lying that whole time. I ain't liked you since day one. I ain't never liked you. If we gonna be real, I ain't never liked you. And it comes to a point of honesty that most people don't want to get to. They don't like that point. That point of honesty hurts. Do you got a problem with me? No. In order to have a problem with you, I would have to have liked you at one point in time. I don't like you. We don't fit together. There was a time when I was a child and you told me, you know, I tried to keep the peace because my parents told me that it was disrespectful to speak my mind about things I knew that I was right about. But now that I'm grown, I'm not shutting up for nobody. What you gonna do? You can't whoop me. What you do? What you gonna do? You can't tell me to go stand in the corner. You cannot tell me to go stand in the corner. You cannot tell me to go stand in timeout. You cannot tell me that's not writing. You need to be delivered from this. You can't convince me of any of these things, because during my darkest moments, I found out that the bulk of my darkness was caused by you. So everything that you spew from your mouth, I'm not going to believe it's coming from light, love, and righteousness. I'm not going to believe that it's coming from a space of goodness. I'm going to believe it's coming from a space of control, because you're only satisfied when I'm under your control. A lot of you are still mamas and daddy's boys, mamas and daddy's girls, and you think that it's okay for you to be that way. And I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but you've been trying to get free, but your freedom is all wrapped up in whether you're going to disappoint them or not. Oh, I don't want to disappoint my parents, while walking around feeling like a disappointment within yourself. Oh, I don't want to ruffle nobody's feathers and cause no drama. Let me tell you something. Let me give you some truth real quick that you've probably been needing to hear for a long time. If you're exiting of the family, and not even the exiting of the family, but if you're getting out and living your greatest life and choosing to love on yourself and heal yourself, causes drama in the family, there was already drama. Drama is not just born out of nowhere. Drama simply states something was festering that finally boiled to the surface. It was already there. Somebody was hiding. Somebody was lying. Somebody was being fake. It was already there. They were waiting for you to do something that they deem is bad against them in order to bring this truth to the forefront. So now you're dealing with all this drama in your family of people claiming they don't like you. That's facts, Antonio. You got us. You got us. You got us. And the hubby and the children. I don't talk to nobody in my family either. I don't talk to nobody in my family either. The reason is that because the conversations always loop around to where my life is headed and what I got going on in my life and how that's not right, how you were raised different, how your mom would be disappointed in you, as if you can use my mother's death as a means of guilt tripping when I see my mom in the realms every other day. A lot of family in my life, in my family, tried to guilt trip me into walking away from my shamanic journey. Your mama didn't raise you like that. My mama didn't raise me. My mom nurtured me. There's a major difference. My mama didn't raise me. She didn't tell me what to do. She told me how to remain safe while I'm giving myself instructions on what I want to do. Like you all have to stand firm in your strength and understand that what happened to you in your past does not have control of your future. What happened to you in your past? No, I'm not live on TikTok. They banned me until the 27th on TikTok Live. Said, according to my family, I'm a monster. It takes one to know one. It takes a monster to know a monster. You know what I'm saying? It takes a monster to know a monster. Let my family tell it I'm going to hell. I'm about to bust hell wide open. It's you either follow Jesus or you're going to hell. Follow Jesus or we can't talk to you. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, damn, there absolutely is no love here, because the stipulations of your love is saying If I don't think or speak or believe the way you believe, then I am actually your enemy. So in that case, we are not family. And I've learned to have peace with that. I don't think myself a devil. I don't think myself a demon. I think myself a righteous creator, a righteous God king. And I'm going to be that regardless of how people feel about it. But the family has a hold on your emotional state because the very people that abused you were also the very people that you cling to for safety when you were growing up. And so it's hard for you to eject yourself from that way of living or to be who you truly are because you're so used to having the people you can run to. You know what I'm saying? You're so used to having the people that you can run to, and not having them makes you feel like you're useless, or it makes you feel like you've fallen short. A lot of you, how do I say this? Because I'm just picking up on so much off the top, bro. This is a lot. A lot of you check mentally, or even in your channel or intuitively, you check with your family, not physically, because a lot of y'all don't even talk to your family. You check intuitively with your family to see if they will approve of what your next steps is, although you have no plans on ever talking to them about your next steps. You check to see if this is something they would approve of. And I need to tell you that you need to stop that ASAP. You need to stop that ASAP. Because what's happening is you're not intuitively checking with your family now. You're intuitively checking with the moments of abuse in your past. Period. That's what you check in with. You're going through this checklist in your head. I know this because of personal experience. What the hell y'all think took me so long to actually get up and gear myself up for a meet and greet? Because I was afraid my family would show up. And I ain't on there hooping and hollering, or I ain't got the microphone hooping and hollering, and I ain't speaking in tongues and all the stuff that they would approve of. So I avoided doing it. Because I was like, bro, I don't want to get out here and start lecturing. Although the Supreme Architect kept telling me, you need to do it. No facts. T said I do it unconsciously. Like, what would my mama think? And then you actually get to see your mother. Then you actually get to see your mother in the realms, like mine, who approved of everything that I'm doing and all the things I have yet to do. Because if anybody claims to love you in your life, then they must check with your heart first before they pass judgment. You cannot judge me for what you think I am and what you think I'm doing. Soon as somebody think you're a witch, the very first thing they thinking is that you sacrificing goats to Satan. And it's like, bruh, I ain't killed a bird. I'm lying. I did. When I was messing around with E5, sacrificed a rooster. Don't tell nobody. But anyway, but it was like, all of these moments brought me to this realization that I arrived at today. And it's that it don't matter how they feel about who you're becoming. Because if it was up to them, you wouldn't be any greater than you were at the time that they abused you. Because that's the only reason most people in your family abused you, because they knew that you were getting ready to do something incredible that would set you apart from all of them. And everybody in your family, of course, when you go to family gatherings, you see it. Everybody think they special. I'm sorry. That's not the case. That's not the case. Some of you couldn't handle the limelight if you popped the limelight out your ass. Like you wouldn't be able to handle it. You wouldn't be able to handle it. And it's all of this competition. All of this competition. All of this, oh, you think you better than me, or you think you know so much. No, I do know a lot. I do know a lot because I took time to get to know me through my own eyes and not through the eyes of the same people who abused me. Oftentimes, the trauma that's been caused in your life from the people that you were safe with only stemmed from them being insecure about who you were about to become. They knew that at a moment, I'm talking about smacking you across the face. I'm talking about touching you inappropriately. I'm talking about telling you no to all your goals and visions. In those moments, they knew that you were going to be something special. And if they did you dirty in that moment, you might not live to see it. Greetings, greetings. I keep forgetting I'm on Instagram too. They thought you weren't going to live to see it. But look at you here today, living in shit, living it. Said, definitely don't know how to tell my mom that I'm not following her religion anymore. She keeps asking me to come back to church. All you got to do is keep living your life. I promise you. My aunt was on that same crap for the longest time. Nephew, when you gonna come back to church? I hate how they say church when they really want you to come. When you gonna come back to church? I'm not. Even if I was still Christian, I wouldn't go to church. You wouldn't catch me dead in somebody's church. Because the church is not full of people looking for God. The church is full of people who are trying to figure out whether they really believe in God or not. And I don't have the room to be sitting in the building full of people who doubt the very creator that they push on to other people. I told the pastor that at my aunt's church. We went out and had breakfast. We went to a little buffet or whatever. And he was like, why don't you want to be in the church? I said, because it's enough of you in there. And all he could do was agree. I said, what about the people who don't believe the way you believe? How can they know the goodness of God or the goodness of source or the goodness of the supreme architect if the only way they can find out about it is by coming here, where you're going to spiritually jump them? Because some of you have allowed your family to make you go back to a place you said you weren't going to return to. And the day you went back is the day that they had altar call. And for some reason, you were the subject, which means you were the subject on their lips long before that service. They thought they had victory in bringing you back into the fold. It's happened to me many times. All I did was go show support. I can go to church today. And it wouldn't bother me at all. Because I understand that my belief in God is not shakeable or movable based off of how somebody else believes. You actually got to stand firm on what you believe. Be confident in what you believe, no matter what somebody else is trying to say to you. I've been told I'm going to hell all the time. Somebody literally came in a TikTok live and told me that I'm gonna spend eternity in the lake of fire. And I was just like, what? What? Church trauma is family trauma. Church trauma is family trauma. Because when you leave that sector of belief or that section of belief, the very first thing your family thinks is they're tearing this family apart. Church trauma is family trauma. That's why I went ahead and talked about it, because it's on par with today's ritual. You've been forced all your life to make decisions that you didn't want to make. Now, at this time in your life, you need to make the decisions you want to make. Exactly, Antonio. I wouldn't have went to church either had my parents not forced me. Greetings. Oh, y'all want a church? Y'all want a church release ritual? That's going to be big. That's going to be a problem for some people. This is what I tell everybody. The church definitely scares you into believing in God, and that's not a relationship. There is no love in fear. But the first level of fear that you experience comes from your family first. This is why when you were younger and you were going to church, the pastor seemed like he was bigger than you, or she was bigger than you, or they felt like they had authority over you, because that's what the family did to you. They made you feel smaller so that they can manipulate your every movement. A lot of you have been free for so long. You've been free for so long. If you're on my Instagram right now, I'm live on YouTube also, just a heads up. That's why I keep looking away, not looking at the camera. Honor and blessings. But they had control over you because of what they did to you. And when you don't let go of the trauma that they caused you, you end up walking with that like a badge of honor and or an outfit. You end up walking around with this stuff on your head like as if the people that come after them are your enemies. And a lot of you have made people suffer because of what your family did to you. You're not going to tell me what to do. My mom and my daddy always tried to tell me what to do. And the person that came into your life was just trying to help. But all you keep thinking about is who abused you. So you take that abuse and tie it to your progress going forward, which means you're doomed for another downfall every single time you make progress, because you're dependent upon your trauma to boost you when your trauma was supposed to teach you to boost yourself. Said, woo, did we collectively have the same family? In a sense, yes. Different actions from the family, same motions though. Von Train up building what it is, bro. They won't let your boy back on TikTok live until the 27th. But we gonna turn up over here though, because I like all the interaction. I like all the interaction from the people that are watching. There could be 200 people watching on TikTok, and only a quarter of them speak. And that's what lets me know there's ops in the building. That's what lets me know. I want people that understand my message, that believe in my message, and are willing to follow through on the advice that's given. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no ops in the building. I can't do it. So I'm grateful on how my parents let me learn and walk my path at an early age. Good. I'm glad you let them do the same. Please keep that up. Do you have any questions about family trauma? Because I could talk about family trauma all day long. But teaching about it is not the same as answering the thing you need clarity on about it. So yeah, ask the tough questions. So I'm watching on my TV and cleaning up, King. That's why YouTube is goated, because you could really watch this live on your TV, and it's actually of quality. I'm big on your screen. Look at it. Said the hardest part of healing from it is the gaslighting I experience. How can I heal from this? Sometimes I even gaslight myself. The only way to heal from the gaslighting that your family is putting on to you is to actually separate yourself from them for a while. Because when it comes to, how do I say this? When it comes to family trauma, you don't know yourself yet. Okay? When you're still trying to heal from what they've done to you, you don't know yourself yet. You don't know yourself. And so you got to separate yourself for a while, take the space you need to take and get to know yourself again. Then you can go back around them and the gaslighting won't work. But the thing you haven't learned how to do yet is stand up for yourself. The thing you haven't examined yet is that you don't stand up for yourself, even when you're gaslighting yourself. Even when you're gaslighting yourself, you won't stand up to your own thought forms and the pressure that you put on yourself in correlation to what they did to you. You know what I'm saying? But in order for you to step beyond what happened to you and the gaslighting that they're professionals at, you actually have to sit somewhere in your own space and get to know you again. You're going to have to go through all of the motions And I do mean all of the emotions. You're going to go through sadness, depression, anxiety, anger, rage, fury. You're going to go through all of those phases until you get back to yourself, because you're getting to know you again. And what you're going to get pissed off about is that most of the versions of you are wrapped up in what happened to you. And so you're shedding that skin. And in shedding that skin, you will find an even more beautiful, more strong, more powerful, more valuable you. But you're going to have to spend some time with yourself first. So how can I get them to admit about the inheritance they stole from me as a minor? That's money. That's an inheritance. That could be land, money, all of that stuff. They're never going to admit they stole it from you, because to admit that they stole it from you would mean that you have a court case, which means what was stolen will be returned to you plus some. They'll never admit to that. You don't necessarily need the inheritance in order for you to be abundant in life. If you're griping about the inheritance, you probably missing out on your real inheritance. Forget what the family left behind for you. Think about what was left there for you during your inception. You have so much more to you. You have so much more to you. You know what I'm saying? You can't gripe about that and hope to have a peaceful life. There was a lot of inheritance in my family that I never got to see. I live in Dallas, Texas, where the major bulk of my family lives. They have land and everything. I never seen a bit of it. Nobody ever called me, knowing what I'm really into, knowing that that's something that I truly desire, and said, hey, we got this land for you. Hey, your great grandmother left behind this house and this amount of money. No, they never called, although I know it to be true. And so in my head, what I really did was set myself up to make sure that my seed inherits something and nobody can take it from them. So that's what I'm working towards now. Even if I got to start the family fresh, feel what I'm saying? Even if I got to start the family fresh, I will do just that. You got to move on from it. You don't win battles with your family because they spent so much time making you feel defeated. So they laugh in the face of your power and they want to see if you really going to do it. But you already know that's going to make you twice as shunned in the family. That's going to push you further away from family connections. Fat Vondre, family do some of the most messed up shit in the world. And wonder why nobody's connected. And don't let them be religious on top of that. Oh, the end times. The Bible talked about father turning against son, mother turning against daughter, family not being family. I don't think it's biblical. I think it's personal. Like it's you chose to be this way because you thought our family template was stronger than your abuse, your lies, and your bullshit, and it wasn't. It wasn't. I just so happened to be the one that saw it for what it was, and I got far the hell away from it. I got far the hell away from it. And talking to someone the other day in my family, I found out all the newest information about drama that was going on. This is how far detached I was from my family, or that I still am, because I don't even know what's going on. I didn't know until the other day, and all I could do is giggle to myself because I'll never have to go through that shit because I refuse to be a part of that unit. And that unit is toxic. And you know that unit is toxic. You know that unit is toxic. The only way that you're going to grow from what your family did to you is by starting a whole new family dynamic. Feeling guilt about not upholding who your family think you should be is only destroying what you could be in life. Oh, Antonio, your house banging right now. Said I haven't answered their calls in a couple of days. They are getting on me about little things. Let me tell you something, beloved. Stop answering their calls for a month. But if you're going to stop answering their calls for a month, Make sure you set yourself in a position to not need a damn thing from them. And the reason why I'm telling you to do this is because the reason I'm telling you to do this in a way where you don't need nothing from them is because one of two things will happen. One, they're going to get up in arms. You evil, you tearing the family apart. You hate us, this, that, and the fourth. More mental manipulation and gaslighting and all of that good shit, right? And or they start to see who the problem really is. My family hates that I don't call them for nothing. I get up every day and I grind my ass off for what I got. So I never have to call upon my family again. Because they will love you to lose. Because you losing makes them feel like they're winning. But when you keep winning, when you keep winning, whether they are there for you or not, or they're with you or not, or whatever the case may be, when you keep winning, they start to have a problem with themselves. They start to focus on what's more important, which is their own life, versus trying to control which direction your life is going in. Facts. You did not exit all of that damn abuse just to go back to the same people that abused you. Instagram, we're about 15 minutes from an hour. I know Instagram shuts down probably like an hour or 2 hours. If it does, Instagram, come over to my YouTube, Wild Wealthy Shaman. Just bring your asses. I'm live right now. You have gone through enough. You have come out of enough. You have graduated into levels of your life that you didn't even think you can reach. The most important question that you need to ask yourself is it worth it? Is it worth it to go back to who they wanted you to be in order to have a sense of family? Some of you have families of your own, meaning you have children. And the worst thing you can do is take them to the place that destroyed you. Bars. That's the worst thing that you can do. And it seems like when you have children, although I don't have children, I've gotten to witness this. When you have children, that's when the family seems like they care about you the most. That's when the family seem like they got your back the most. Oh, I want to see my nephew. I want to see my you ain't seeing nothing. Until the day you see what you did to me, how you tore me apart, how you belittled me, how you made me feel small, you ain't seeing nothing. You have yet to apologize for the way you've treated me. I'm not just going to let it escape. Forgiveness doesn't mean I'm letting it escape. Forgiveness means I'm no longer letting that hold on to me and hold me back anymore. Majority says if you don't apologize and you keep trying to creep up in here, put you in your pockets. I'm going to put you on your pockets. The back pockets. If I bust you in your jaw, you're going to be on the right or the left pocket. Same. I don't even want an apology. I want my space. Give me my space. Oh, well, what if somebody dies? Then they dead. There's a level of manipulation that's prepared before they talk to you. You can feel it. That's why you don't go around your family, although you're strong enough to do so now. You can feel it. They're preparing to try to manipulate you. That's why you don't go to Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner. Christmas dinner coming up. I know your family probably planning it out and they thinking, will they come? Somebody in the family's like, well, you know they're not going to come. Facts, Antonio. I know you glad to be far from your family. Me too. The creepy part is I'm closer to the majority of my family than I've ever been. But because of how they treated me when I first got here, you know the first thing my family said when I got here to Dallas? Cool, Giorgio's here. He can come help us out with this. A bullshit. I ain't seen you, heard from you, none of that. since I was like 16 or 17. I am 33 now. As far as I'm concerned, you don't even exist. And I know that my family is not on what I'm on. I know they're not on what I'm on. So why would I subject myself to that torture? You gonna come to church with us on Sunday? No, you gonna come to church with me on Sunday? What church you go to? The Church of Consciousness. Ooh, what's that? It sounds interesting, where we talk about everything, including the Bible. I don't know about that. That's how I feel about yours. That's how I feel about yours. There's this measurement that goes on in the family dynamic of who's being the most truthful and who's the one lying. And oftentimes you're the one that's deemed the liar because you're the wildest one in your family. So they think you're the wildest one, and they're trying their hardest to accept you for who they think you should be. And if that's not the worst type of manipulation, I don't know what is. Said this year I decided I won't host. It's just me and my children. Now they want to know what's wrong. It ain't nothing wrong. And you make sure you hit them back ASAP and say, it's nothing wrong. I'm just starting some new traditions with me in mind. I'm just starting some new traditions with me in mind. And if you got a problem with that, you go take it up with whoever you pray to. Yeah, how many times I pray that God soften your heart? Why? So you can hurt it again? No, that's not my prayer. that's not my prayer. No, that's not my prayer. I pray that God guards my heart against people like you, people who pretend to be righteous, people who pretend to be holy, all while being the most manipulative people I've ever met. You can't guilt me into nothing. Yeah, no, they won't let me back on TikTok, or not on TikTok live until the 27th. So we're going to be over here every day until the end of the the 52 days of ritual and beyond. Actually, I'm not even going to hold you. I want to tell each and every one of you, you're doing a good job in your life right now. Let me be so clear about that. You are doing a good job, a wonderful job, an amazing job where you are in life right now. Furthermore, you're doing good without them. I know that for a time, that although no matter how much they tortured you, put you down, belittled you, made you feel less than nothing, made you feel like the shit under a cowboy boot, they still helped you when you needed it. I'm talking about with bills and food and things like that. And I know you cling to that idea because your life may not be what you want it to be right now. But let me tell you something. For every strong day, you erase like 10 struggling days. For every day you choose to not bow down or bend down or beg them for anything, your strength doubles, triples, quadruples. You are doing an amazing job in your life right now. And I know that you wish that your family dynamic was better than what it is right now. I know that you wish that they would accept you for who you are and you can show up as witchy and magical as you are to the family function with your crystals and your sage. I know you wish that when they pray, they let you go off somewhere and pray and be who you are, but it's not going to happen. And you need to be okay with that, because the more you get down on yourself about not being accepted by the people who claim to love you, the less you're going to accept yourself. Said I wanted a big family. It's sad. You can have your own big family. Family is not who you were born into. Family is created through authentic connections. Family is not who you were born into. That's blood. That's always going to be your blood. But that ain't going to always be your family. Family is not who you were born into. Family is the people you connect with authentically. That's your family. You want a big family? Get out there and find your tribe. Get out there and find your peoples, the people who accept you for who you are, regardless of who you become on any given day. Get out there and find the people that don't mind your weird. You know what I'm saying? They don't mind you being weird. They're going to let you be you. I don't care if you dancing naked behind a fucking cactus. Find the people that accept you for who you are without trying to change you to make them comfortable with you. And you have family right there. Straight up. In that moment in time, you have found your family. But you got to let go of the old family dynamic. I'm sorry that you thought that your family was all going to be liberated like you and in the same position consciously as you. I'm sorry that you thought that they were going to be okay with your truth and never talk against it. I'm sorry that you thought that you becoming who you are was something they were going to be proud of, but that ain't how it happened. That ain't how it happened, and that's not how it needs to go. In order for you to have the life you truly desire, you want a big family, go put your big family together. You want to go back to that old school gatherings where on holidays, if you celebrate those or during the solstice or anything like that, then you go find the people that are into what you're into and y'all come together and y'all celebrate and y'all love on one another. That's what you do. And you'll have family right there. And a more authentic family, you know, the family that doesn't judge you for going through whatever it is you're going through. We all go through things. We all feel low sometimes. We all fall short of our own glory sometimes. We've all been there. We have all been there. But how people treat you when you at your lowest says how much of you they deserve when you're sitting at your highest. I'm going to say that one more time. How people treat you at your lowest says how much of you they deserve when you at your highest. If your struggles is too much for a person, then your victory is too much for them to witness too. I didn't see you when I was low, so I for damn sure better not see you when I'm high. I was talking to a family member the other day on the phone, and I was telling him, respectfully, F this family. And he was like, bro, what? I said, a lot of people claim to know you based off of the safe version of you that they've created in their heads. Most people never ask you what's on your mind before they ask you for something. Most people never ask you, are you okay, before they tell you how they're doing. This is mainly family that does this shit. And I told him, I said, so bro, you remember I went to Mexico, right? He was like, yeah, bro, Mexico, that's crazy that you even did that, bro. I was like, bro, that was some of the lowest moments of my life. And all the family could think is that at least he's finally happy. I never wanted to kill myself more than when I was in Mexico, because I was finally away from people who didn't love me anyway. And if I offed myself, they would have thought I just disappeared off the grid and I'm living my best life. How dare you tell me you love me and we're family and you can't even feel when I'm sitting at my lowest. And he said, wow, bro, I didn't even know. Of course you didn't. Because your care for me is tied into how much you need me to care for you. And that's why I said, F this family. I had to fight through that. Came out shining. My shine don't belong to nobody but me. My shine don't belong to nobody but me. You are at this point in your life right now where I need you to understand that it's not selfish that you're choosing yourself. It's not selfish that you want to go be happy. It's not selfish that you want to go find something that's just for you. It's not selfish. Everybody comment, my shine belongs to me. Because, bro, real talk, didn't nobody help you change that light bulb. Keep that shit a solid 1. Keep it real. Nobody helped you change that light bulb. Nobody was sitting next to you when you thought this is my final moment. Nobody even called you when you thought, oh, I don't know. If I killed myself right now, would they even? Nobody even called you. People that love you should feel that. When you hit that point, when you bust that low, they should feel that. Because when people love you, that means you're a part of them. And when they're about to lose a part of themselves, they should feel it. Nah, your shine belongs to you. You done fought through so much, beloved. Like so much. You've been through so much. More than you've told anybody who claims to love you. Couldn't even find nobody that was willing to listen for 5 minutes while you was trying to save your own life. You've been through enough. Don't you think it's time for you to come out shining? Don't worry about your family and how they perceive you and how they feel about who you've become today that goes against who they thought you should be. Don't you think it's time for you to come out swinging in the most righteous way? How can you find the real people that will be your family if you keep trying to put together or refix or rebuild a fake one? You're going to have to love yourself. You're going to have to love yourself in a way that says, no matter who doesn't love me, I will love me twice as hard for every bit of love that was missing in my past. Every bit. Every bit. It's your turn. And I don't know who I'm talking to when I say this, but you can feel your most abundant life staring you in your face. Whoever I'm talking to when I say this, receive it how you must. You can feel your most abundant life staring you in the face. But you keep running away from it because you're afraid to offend those that never wanted you to shine in the first place. Hear me and hear me clearly. Disrespectfully, fuck them. I told my family member that on the phone the other day. I was like, bro, my money, all right. I said, you think somebody in the family could call me because they're going through something and get some money from me? Sure can't. Because when I was building this, I was a devil. I was a demon. I was off. You can't get none of this. I'm going to need y'all to get out there and shine. Don't feel bad for being more abundant than the people you came up with. Just like you, they made their decision. This ain't a I'm better than you. This ain't a I'm greater than you. I'm stronger than you. I'm more powerful than you. No, it just is what it is. They made their decision. They made their decision. They chose the path they chose. You chose the path you chose. Now you walk your path boldly and proudly. And I say that to myself too. Why y'all think I'm having this meet and greet in March? and the March 24th, and then the lecture / manifestation party on the 25th. Because I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. If I keep living my life subpar to make the people I call family feel comfortable, then I'm always going to get subpar things in my life. Short blessings, short love, short opportunities, only move short distances. You're going to have to walk in all of that, regardless of the traumas that happen to you in your life. You gotta be you in spite of all of that. In spite of all of that. Yep, they neglected you. Yep, they disrespected you. Yep, they abused you. Yep, they lied on your name. Yep, they kicked you to the curb when you was at your lowest. Yep, they played into your insecurities and took what they could from you while you were feeling insecure. Yup. But guess what? Guess what? Here's where you... Because I bet you they can't do that shit no more. I bet you they can't do that shit no more. Greetings. I bet they can't do that shit no more. And since most of you are awakened, most of you, and I don't mean no offense to no religious people, but just because we're not Christians anymore doesn't mean we lost our anointing. Our anointing didn't come from Christianity. Our anointing was before Christianity. The reason why they can't do you the way they did you before is because the Bible that they use as a tool to manipulate you. I'm talking about the dishonest Christians, not the real ones. The Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. Touch not my anointed, you gifted son of a gun, you. Touch not my anointed, you priestess, you priest, you psychic, you intuitive, you channeler, and do my prophets no harm. You thought the isolation with your family was torture, but it was really a separation so you can actually get in position to do what the Supreme Architect sent you to do. How was you going to do that under the thumb of people who barely believed in themselves? Come on, bruh. I know a lot of y'all don't believe in God, and I'm not trying to make you believe in God. That's not my intention here. 111 watching. That's not my intention here. I use God as a reference because I know for a fact, no matter how long ago you left the church, you still love Source. And that's okay. And I want you to know that what happened to you was a plan of Source, not the abuse, but the escape route afterwards. Not the torture, but the escape route afterwards. It was part of the plan. Because in order for you to walk in your purpose, you had to walk away from the people pretending to love you. So I know right now in your life, you may feel alone. Like I know right now in your life, you may feel like don't nobody care and ain't nobody there for you and you ain't got nobody and everything's lonely. And the only people gonna come in your life are those that are gonna manipulate you and lie to you and treat you dirty. I know you feel this way right now. And it's because the Source separated you so you can shed everything that was not of your destiny, everything that was not of your purpose. It started with your family first. Next is your friends. Then it's your significant other and or partner. If they don't add up, if they don't match up, because you're here to do something important. And if you don't do what you're here to do, you're the one that's got to answer for everything you don't do. Your liberation is somebody else's liberation. Your liberation is somebody else's liberation. All I keep hearing in my head right now, is get ready for your next season. Get ready for your next season. That don't mean you stand in the middle of your living room floor and jog in place. No, getting ready for your next season means getting rid of everything that can't go with you to your next season. It can't go with you. It can't go with you. It won't survive the trip. I don't even know who I'm talking to when I feel that, when I say that, but you feel what I'm saying. The things you need to let go, it will not survive the trip. That's why it can't go with you. Not because it's bad for you. It just don't have enough strength, enough faith, enough knowing, enough belief, whatever term you like to use, in order to make it the rest of the distance. I ain't saying you ain't gonna face no more challenges. I'm saying for the first time in your life, you're actually going to destroy your challenges. And when something challenges you, you're going to rise up and meet that versus cowering in fear in front of it. You were not created to bow down to anything, especially your family. A lot of y'all feel guilt because a lot of y'all didn't go through the typical abuse. You know what I'm saying? Beatings, molestation, emotional and mental abuse, right? A lot of y'all didn't go through the typical abuse. You're dealing with narcissistic abuse against yourself. Because I know you're going to think, well, my family's torturing. No, you're torturing yourself, because the people that aren't dealing with that type of abuse, you're dealing with this type of abuse. And this type of abuse over here makes you feel guilty about moving forward just because of how much someone did for you in your past. Who in the hell am I talking to? You feel guilty about moving forward because you can't bring the people that took care of you. Now, let me enlighten you real quick. Did they take care of you? Or did they try to keep you small enough to keep control of you? There's a huge difference. Huge difference. Hear me and hear me clearly. For those of you who dealt with that type of abuse, where they took care of everything for you, now you feel guilty because you don't want to give anything to them. They did not. If they loved you, what they did for you will not come back to you void. If they truly loved you, everything they did for you was from the heart, not so they can get something from you later. I don't give a damn. You know what? I take it serious when I say, like, if I'm talking to one of my aunts, right? And they say something wrong and I'm like, no, that's off. Boy, how you gonna tell me I used to change your Pampers? I didn't ask you to change my ass. That's what I had my mother and my father for. I used to feed you. I didn't ask you to feed me. I used to pick you up from school. I was doing terrible in school. You shit. Might as well not have made me go at all. Like, facts. Love ain't supposed to be transactional. But when it comes to family, it is. I did this for you. I saw this growing up with my own parents. Because I told you, I share my testimony with y'all all the time because I'm unashamed. Me and my family hardly ever had a stable place to stay. But anytime we stayed with a family member, once we finally got back on our feet, the argument happened, usually at the family gathering. Where it was like, well, shit, if you need help ever again in your life, don't ask me for nothing. You the one that got, and I used to watch my mother and my father have to deal with the guilt or the shame of being surrounded by people who pretending to have their shit together. Look at the family who doesn't. And I'm like, I thought we were family. I thought that's what we was. Why would you even bring up what you've done for us? Which is why to this day, my mom is my prime example of strength, forgiveness, and righteous love. Because even after my family did her that way, when we finally got back on our feet for however long that lasted at any given time, if the family that spit in her face needed somewhere to stay, they could come stay with us. And she never once threw it in their face. And that was her keeping her slate clean, keeping her heart clean. You got to keep your heart clean. If you're going to do a solid for a family member, do it because you love them, not because you want them to pay you back later. Keep your heart clean, because that guilt will come back and bite you in your ass later on. It will come back and bite you in your ass later on. You let a family member come stay with you, don't holler about how they getting on your nerves. When you the one let them come stay with you, you knew what it was going to be. I know my family members like the back of my hand. I don't believe you changed at all. You're no better than you were before. So if I let you come stay with me, I expect you to do the same shit here that you did where you were. I expect it. I don't expect nothing less. I don't expect nothing less than for you to do the exact same thing you did, which is why you can't come stay with me. Plus, I like my solitude. I love the fact that I'm finally in a position to get to know myself without anybody around me telling me who I should be in order to make them feel comfortable. Beloved, you're free now. And if you're not free, you're about to get free. Mark my words, because I'm feeling this strongly. A lot of y'all have been broken free just from listening to this live ritual today. You're about to get free. So prepare for your freedom. Said, why have I been so loyal to people that abuse me? I always felt I owed them something, but I owe them nothing. Part of the reason you're loyal to people who abused you is because in that contract, there was some type of payment that was supposed to happen. And I'm not talking about money. You thought that something was going to be there for you if you provided something for them. And the reason that you still feel like you still felt like you owed them so much more is because you never got what you deserved from it. That's why you feel that way. You're not crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with you for feeling that way. You feel that way because you're like, hey, what about what belongs to me? What did you really give? I want what's mine. And I'm sorry to tell you, beloved, you're going to have to get that to yourself. You're going to have to get that to yourself. Because the biggest question you can ask yourself from a mature perspective is, do you really want things from people who abuse you? Because an abuser can't give you anything but more things to abuse you about later. The person that abused you could give you $100 million right now. And you're going to be like, whoa, 100 million. But now you're attached to your abuser for life. Because they're never going to let you forget what they've done for you. Narcissistic and abusive as people never let you forget what they've done for you. Never. And I do mean never. Like never. Greetings, love. Greetings. Wagwan. Like never. You don't want nothing from them. You don't need nothing from them. You don't want a favor to be the very crutch that destroys your life. If you feel guilty about calling and asking for help, don't do it. I don't care what your situation look like. Please don't do it. You feel worse when the help arrives. You'll feel worse when the help arrives, or worser than you would feel if they said no. Says she even asked me to wait for her to move to America, but I'm not waiting for no one. Let me tell you a little something about future contracts. Because I know a lot of y'all probably missed the contract ritual, which was some powerful shit. You know what I'm saying? Powerful. But future contracts are worse than present contracts. Because future contracts have your blessings, your manifestations, the desires of your heart, and your next steps tied up into it. So if somebody tells you to wait for me, hell no. Definitely not. Because if I wait for you in order for me to move forward, my desires become second and yours become first. Hell no. Definitely not. No. Facts. They won't wait for you. Said when I don't ask a family member, I always get hit. I always get hit. Why don't you ask me? Because if I ask you, you ain't gonna do nothing but throw it in my face, telling me, well, I don't have my life together. Such and such is hiring, and if your job not paying you enough, you should quit. How's your spending habits? What did you buy? Well, what did you eat this week? Well, you need to stop smoking weed. What about them cigarettes? I see you got bottles sitting on your cabinet, so you got enough for. Don't nobody want to hear no judgments when they're struggling. No, but don't nobody want to hear that shit. Nobody. Stop asking them. Stop asking them. Your manifestations could be blocked up behind the codependency on the people who falsely help you. So get your responsibilities in order. Get your money up. Spend wisely. And don't ask them for nothing. I used to hate that. I used to hate that with a passion. Oh man, can you just send me like $25? I ain't got no food. I just want to go grab some noodles or something from the store. Well, what you been doing with your money? Nothing. I paid these bills. Hell, I'm still behind on a couple bills. I'm just trying to get something to eat. Well, you need to... Don't let it be in reverse. Don't let it be in reverse. Hello? Yeah, can you send me a couple dollars so I can get something to eat? Yeah, I got you. No problem. Did you get it? All right, for sure. Enjoy the rest of your day. I love you. Peace. Boom. We are not the same. We are not the same. I don't even care what you spending your money on. The last thing I want you to be is hungry. The last thing I want you to be is hungry. The last thing I want you to be is without shelter. So if I can help, I will. Now, if I know you a fuck up, the immediate answer is no. Ain't gonna be no, well, what you spending your money on? No, that's not my business. That's like you walking up to a homeless person and saying, yeah, I'm gonna give you this $5, but don't spend it on drugs. Either you gonna give it to them or not. Either you're going to give it to them or not. Most of you have given homeless people blessings and judged them right after you handed it to them. They probably gonna spend it on beer. Then why did you give it to them? You can't be mad about how people treat you when you treat people the same because of how people treat you. You're trying to transmute the way people treated you through how you're treating others. Fix that. Heal that. Deal with that. Because if you're going to bless someone, it is not up to you to judge them on what they're going to do with a blessing. Has no contract tied to it. Today's the $500 giveaway for Christmas. Example, real example, because today is the $500 giveaway for Christmas. Today's the $500 giveaway for Christmas, right? So the lucky winner of this giveaway is going to get $500. Do you think I give a damn what they do with this $500? Because I decided over a month ago that I was going to bless someone with $500. I don't care. You spend it on what you want to. I said this is what the blessing's for. But if you change your mind, you change your mind. Once it leaves my hands, it's out of my atmosphere. Same thing with the $500 giveaway for somebody's business on the day that I decide to give that away. Same thing with the $1,200 on the 27th. I really don't give a damn what you do with it. My role is to bless. My role is to, everything else is on you. Everything else is on you. If you mistreat a blessing, Source ain't gonna come tell me that. Oh, she spent it on this. He spent it on this. Don't even deserve. That ain't even how me and the Supreme Architect relate to one another. That ain't it. It ain't up like that. Pay attention to how you bless and pay attention to the blessings you're receiving. Because if the attachment to the blessing got a list of rules on it, it's not a blessing, it's a contract. And when it's a contract, when it's a contract, you can guarantee it's an ass whooping in it later for you. I haven't decided how I was going to do today's giveaway. They banned me from going live on TikTok until the 27th. So I'm not too sure. I was going to do like the top 5 or top 10 gifters and write their names down and pull a raffle ticket for them. But no, that's just too much like right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure how I'm going to give away this $500. Because I want it to be in a fair way. I apologize that I'm not in a better financial position, you know what I'm saying, to be able to give each and every one of you $500. But this $500 giveaway, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it today. I'm not sure. But I do know this. Regardless of who wins and who doesn't win, y'all better clap for the winner or y'all better leave me the fuck alone. Because the one thing I can't stand is a hater in an atmosphere of blessings. I told you, you don't get to watch people get blessed because it's just something to witness. It's not a TV show. You're in the atmosphere of blessings because you too are about to be blessed. You don't get to just witness it for nothing. You can give gifts if you wanted to anywhere on Instagram, Antonio. It don't even matter. You good. You good. I don't want to wait until the 27th. This is the $500 for Christmas. Like, that's what this $500 is for. I don't want to wait until the 27th. That would just defeat the purpose. I might as well just leave that in my account. That's on me. This is what I'm saying, man. My only goal is to bless. My only goal is to bless. Said the gifts cost way more on here. I wouldn't let y'all send me gifts on here anyway. If you're going to pay for a gift on here, just send me what you got to my Cash App. These are donation-based rituals anyway. I wouldn't ask you to do that anyway. I'm not paying no platform to the platform pay me. And that's what that is. That's just what that is. That's just, I'm not paying no platform until the platform pay me. I'm not a worker bee. I'm a boss. Straight up. Not a worker bee. I'm a boss. I understand that y'all being on this app might be driving them some traffic and making them some money, but watch me make mine too. I ain't playing with them, bro. Say right, I want to do that too. Bless people all day. It's so possible. It's so possible. Because blessings isn't always money. For some people, they don't need money. They need food. Some people don't need food. They need comfort. How you bless is up to you, but make sure it's a blessing. Let's say if you're a practitioner and you want to give out a couple free readings or whatever, make sure that you give that out with no complaints. Make sure you give no complaints. Keep the blessing a blessing. Because everything you give, you're going to get back in great measure. It's not going to skip you. It's not going to return to you void. Like, you're going to get that back in great measure. So you might as well give it gladly if you want to. Bro, y'all see me the day that I said I was giving away $500 for Christmas, $500 for somebody's business, and then a $1,200 grand prize for whatever they wanted to spend it on. Y'all seen that? It started out at $1,000, and then somebody sent me $200 specifically for the giveaway to be able to make it more for the giveaway. And on top of that, while I'm sitting on live, it was just gonna be the $1,000. And then the Supreme Architect said, nah, 500 for this and 500 for that. And the first thing I said in my mind was, oh, hell nah. No, the chat's not disabled. The first thing I said in my mind was, oh, hell nah. I'm not, what? Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Like, no. And then I thought about it. Why not? Why not? The people support me. The people support me. So why not support them? Why not show them I'm not just a creator that's interested in making money. I'm interested in turning other bosses into more lucrative bosses. I'm interested in turning other spiritual beings into their most powerful selves. I'm interested in allowing and helping people learn how to walk in their most abundant. Why not? Why not? That's all I'm on, bro. That's all I'm on. Are y'all ready for part 2 of this ritual? Are you ready? Are you ready? And there is no code today, so you don't have to worry about that. I just want you to sit and feel the incantation. And then when I come back from stretching my legs, after y'all get done listening to this incantation, then I'll have decided how I'm going to give away the $500. And we're going to do it right here, right now. Instagram Live, YouTube Live, Instagram. For those watching on Instagram, again, Instagram cuts off after a certain time because you can only go live like a max 2 hours at a time. I do believe I've learned that now. I think I'm right. And just on the case that it does, Instagram, when the live shuts off, just come over to YouTube. Same name, Wild Wealthy Shaman. Same name. Don't think they blocked me. Instagram, do not block me. No, the live just shuts off after 2 hours. There's a limit, or people will be doing the most on the live stream on Instagram. They're not up on that yet. YouTube, though, we good. Hold on, let me. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Boom, 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 boom. And Zelle is king. Soon, 4774 at iCloud.com. Boy, I'll be messing it up. Those are all the payment links for the donations for today's ritual, right? I spelled everything right. Sure did. Just click there. Y'all send y'all donation in for today's ritual / lecture. Whatever amount you can afford. If you absolutely can't afford to send in the donations, I still want you to be a part of this, okay? For those of you on Instagram that don't have the payment links, just come over to YouTube. It's right there. It's right there in your face, okay? I don't feel like typing it on Instagram, although it would be simple, just not. Like, I'll just come over here because I'm trying to move everything over to YouTube. Yep, I got your message for the raffle tickets. Don't trip. I'm going to enter you. When I enter you is when I'll text you back. So let's get ready. Because now I'm sweating. It's hot. It's hot. That thing hot, daddy. That thing hot. Trauma. The cause and effect. The abuse, the pain, and all. Well, thank you, T. I forgot. T bouncing. Silence, T bouncing from platform to platform. Pressure, the abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life. No caging my excellence. No dimming my light. Look, I'll put a shirt over the camera. The property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self. My selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain. I'll be back, y'all. Make sure y'all just listen, take it in. The suffering, silence, and you can comment the way it makes you feel. Pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life. No caging my excellence. No dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self. My selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light, no longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. no controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. no controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light, no longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light, no longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light, no longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light, no longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light, no longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Seeds of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them. I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life. All family trauma, the cause and effect, the abuse, the pain, and all the neglect, the suffering silence, the unrealistic pressure, the mental abuse that made me feel lesser. I release you right now. No controlling my life, no caging my excellence, no dimming my light. No longer the property of trauma. My estate is clean. I'm at home within self, my selfless self-esteem. I call in my will to push and let go and water my abundant garden to reap what I sow. Sorry, seeds guys. Of abundance, seeds of freedom. Anything other than that, I don't need them.
Don't need them.
I vow to myself that they won't control my life. No caging my excellence, no dimming my light. I release you right now. No controlling my life.
Yo, let me hear.
Family trauma.
I can stop it now. I didn't get lost. I just felt the need to go talk to one of my neighbors. I just felt the need to go talk to one of my neighbors. Come to find out, she's a whole witch. So I just wanted to go, pour into her abilities. Like, that's what sorry. Look, you see me, I'm like, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. But if y'all needed that extra time, it was purpose-filled. Because usually I just go stand outside and I get some air. You know, I sit there and I breathe, or I might smoke. Nope, I didn't even think about how to do the giveaway. Usually I just go out there, breathe, or I smoke while y'all do the second half. I'm waving at them. I'm like, "How are you?" They're like, "We're good." They're like, "How are you?" I'm like taking a break from ritual. They're like, "Ritual?" Like, oh shit, here we go. I was like, "Oh shit, here we go." Come to find out, they're witches. So, hey, look, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, okay? I just wanted them to, or her, I wanted her to know that it was okay. She said she was pagan. And she's like, "I'm pagan." And I was like, "So, what are you doing for the solstice?" And they're like, like, I don't know, maybe I don't look like I do what I do. And I'm like, "So, what are you doing for the solstice?" And their eyes got kind of big. You know what I'm saying? So I think she's doing like a Yule log or whatever. Like, that's dope though. Like, they're dope. They're so dope. Like, I'm like, bruh, I gotta pour into them. So I do apologize. Like, because I didn't know that it was anybody over here in this neighborhood, even remotely close to like me. So it just felt good to talk to someone else because, Dallas is like Christian Central. So it ain't no, or Catholic Central, I should say. It ain't no rituals being talked about here. Like, what? You do what? Nothing. So I don't know. I can feel the magic dripping off of you. Yeah, it's on. I'm happy. That was good. Said she had a release from family trauma today, King. Who? Who? Yeah, bro. Because even the young lady, she started to like the young lady. She started to talk about her traumas. It's very ironic. I didn't tell them what today's ritual was. She just started talking about it, And she was like, "I've always been empathic." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sure I'll talk to you more." And I'm just giving her insight on tarot and how to better trust her intuition. I gave her the crash course. Hey, yo, gave her the crash course. Like, yeah. How y'all feeling though? How y'all feeling? That was good. That was so good. I'm laughing in my head because I'm like, yeah. And her girlfriend is like, "Oh yeah." She's like, "I was at work and this lady just came up and she just started pouring herself out," or whatever she was saying. I can't remember. And I laughed because I was like, "Yeah, you can't have sex with a witch without becoming a little witch yourself." And everybody just starts laughing, bro. We just started cracking up like, "Yeah, you can't lay with one without becoming one. It's just the way it is." Feeling relief. That's what's up. That's what's up. Said, "Man, that incantation knocked me out. I dig it, Antonio. Feeling great, feeling great. Feel so liberated. I'm proud of y'all releasing them. Look, now you get to walk into your most free self." Look, so that means I done talked y'all out of a nap. Wake up! Get up! Had me ugly crying. That's the good cry. Said my mom had to release King. Give your mother my love. Give your mother a nice big hug and a kiss for me, and tell her freedom looks good on her. Tell her freedom looks amazing on her. That's cool though, Bailey. That's just you channeling. There's always a song whenever you come in for a ritual. So I woke up the second you started talking. Antonio, I met some of your family members down the way. I met some of your pagan family down the way, and they were the sweetest. They were the absolute sweetest, although they look nervous talking to me. Y'all know me, I'm confident wherever I go. So I'm like, hey, yo, yeah, do this, try this, like go this way, go this way. Like, bruh. All right, let's figure out how we gonna give away this $500. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. Said we've been working together for these rituals. Just the facts. Said I pray to God you find what you're looking for somewhere else. What you mean by that? Happy Yule and winter solstice to you too. So why do witches and wizards be so much nicer than Christians? Because they graduated the Bible. Said he was making connections and not giveaway decisions. Actually, I was giving readings to her and her girlfriend. Because it's not that I've never met them before. It's because I was with my neighbor. He's a Christian, so I can't talk like this around him. Or I choose not to because I don't want him to feel out of place. So I finally got them by themselves and we can just talk, you know? So I wanted to talk. Oh, you got a sinus infection? Get it cracking with the ginger. That's my solution for everything right now. You better take you some ginger, lemon, and cayenne. It'll do you right. Yeah, Instagram's volume is always low. I wonder if that's an issue of my phone. It really was just now. All right, let's see how to do this. Let me think. Let me play something real quick while I think. While I'm thinking. Instagram, I'm about to get off of you. Okay? I'm about to get off of you, and you're gonna have to come over to my YouTube. You're gonna have to come over to my YouTube because I know Instagram getting ready to cut me off in a minute anyway. But come on over to my YouTube so you can be a part of this giveaway. Where's the record? Where? Here we go. Dang it. Okay. Time to do the giveaway. Hey, look up. Cook up. It's time to get it. We out here living. Shut up. I'm so tired of y'all. Lemur, y'all, it's whatever. All right, Instagram, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Marva, come over. Come over to YouTube where the sound is a lot crisper. I'll holler it up. I'm really thinking. I'm really sitting here thinking. I'm really sitting here thinking, bro. I'm like,
Right, because it's time for the $500 giveaway. Don't care what they say. Anybody hating on the brand, they can get out my way. Nope, no, you can't stay. Nope, not in my energy. And if you try to infiltrate anything, then you become my enemy. You becoming my enemy. Y'all, get that hated shit out of my vicinity. No, I don't want it. I see you, T. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. No, I don't want to give it out tomorrow. I want to give it out today. Christmas coming up way too fast for me to give it out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Nah, people need time. Said you know how to keep us in suspense. So can we send our donations now? Yeah, of course you can send your donations for the ritual. Right, I am gonna make it random. Let's see. I'm gonna do numbers. I'm going to do numbers. So I'm going to, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Yeah, you missed a whole lot of rituals. This is gonna be good. Hold on. Let me. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Let's go. Hold on, let me. I'm gonna use my dice app right here. Okay. And whoever the winner is must have Cash App. Just to let you know. All right. So everybody must pick a number. You get one shot. Pick a number between 1 and 1,000. You only get one chance. I'm using my dice app. I'm not gonna make this difficult on me. See who gets it right.
or I'm picking the person that's got the closest. Boy, and it's crazy who got the closest. I ain't saying shit, you know what I mean? But it's crazy who got the closest. I'll let somebody get it right on the money. Woo, that was hella close. You're like, was it me? Was it me? Was it me? Yep, only one answer per person. Woo! This is gonna be good. Yep, you only get one chance. This ain't the only giveaway I'm doing, so don't be disappointed. This is hilarious. The suspense is killing me. Yeah, but only one person got really, really close. Hey, moderators, let them spam. They're not close. Yo, this is crazy. Ooh. I know you wish you could look in the reflection of my eyes and see the number, huh? All right, enough. Everybody chill. Everybody chill. Chill. Y'all ready for this? This is actually kind of wonderful. It's actually kind of wonderful. It's kind of perfect because it's kind of what I was thinking of anyway. All right, everybody, that's enough. That's a damn enough, bro. Oh my God. Somebody got timed out. You go to timeout for not listening. Are y'all ready for this, bro? Please, please don't pass out, beloved. Please don't pass out, beloved. No, it is intense. And I hate that only one person is winning. But like I said, you'll never believe this. I don't know why I'm so nervous to say it. I think because I hate letting people down. The winner is Antonio. The winner is Antonio. Antonio got the closest. When I say the closest, I mean where the hell is Antonio at? Antonio, if you left, I'm punching your kneecaps. Oh, there you go. All right, no more plucking. I'm gonna punch you if you left. I'm gonna punch on you if you leave. Antonio. You think I'm joking with you? Do it. Look at my face. Does this look like a face that's playing? The number was 676. Antonio said 678, which gave me the bloody fucking jitters. You understand? Like the real life jitters, bruh. Like, Antonio said 678. 678. Holy Shiite. Antonio, take it in. Take it in. Take it in. Take it in. T, leave him alone. T, leave him alone. Oh God. Oh God. Antonio, take it in. Let me give you a message along with this prize. And I'm really gonna send it to you. So don't think this is a game. Hey, tell Wolf I said it's Portal Gang or nothing. All right. I ain't do that. You did that, Antonio. I ain't do that. You did that. Antonio, I want to tell you something. Because I never give out blessings without a message, right? Here, let me look. Hey, y'all know I'm dramatic, right? Y'all know I'm dramatic as hell, though, right? So hold on. Y'all know I'm dramatic, right? You just got to deal with it. Hold on. Let me wait for the commercial to stop playing. No matter the road, no matter the problem, no matter the issue. Listen, Antonio, you deserve to be blessed. You deserve to be blessed. So blessed, so blessed, so blessed. Stop worrying. Stop crying. Don't worry. Ooh. Hey, yo, Antonio, hear me and hear me clearly. Because this is not only a blessing for you, this is a lesson for you. It's not only a blessing for you, this is a lesson for you. Your situation, whatever it is that you found yourself stressing about, stop it. Just because one door closes doesn't mean that's the end of all doors. Go ahead, Nuri. Go ahead. Work on your costume. Do your thing. Facts. And the universe will never give up on you, even when you feel as if there's nothing there for you. You thought you scanned all the possible ways your blessings can come. And right then and there, another one dropped right into your life. You were literally just saying, literally just saying, oh, we're not gonna move out by Christmas, so now I gotta figure out how to put Christmas together for the little one. Now you see that even beyond your own scope of vision, there was already provisions being made for you. Pick your fucking head up. Pick it up. It's never over for the blessed. It's never over for the righteous. I love you 360. And I'm so honored to be able to give this to you. Like I was so honored. I'm honored. I'm so honored to be able to give this to you. My goodness. Hold on. Let me slide this over to my Cash App real quick. You heard me? Let me slide this on over. Hey, Antonio, say, Antonio, wish you a Cash App. Say, Antonio, wish you a Cash App. Because I don't want nobody to think, oh, he ain't real. He ain't really doing it. Your mama, okay? No, I'm going to really do it. Hey, Antonio, wish you a Cash App. Let's go. Thank you, Bailey. I got you right here. It's Unapologetic Raven, right? I got you right here. Because life is for you, not against you. You let me know when you get that. You let me know when you get that. I'll wait. Woo! Hey, Antonio, tell Wolf Maybe Wolf is watching right now. Wolf, hey, if you're watching right now, say, bro, that message was for you too. That message was for you too. Thank you, Wolf, for loving Antonio out loud. Thank you, Wolf, for loving Antonio out loud. For dealing with all the ins and the outs that come with loving Antonio. Thank you. Thank you for being a present help even when Antonio feels like he's being too much. Ayo, Wolf, we love you over here. We love y'all over here. You and your whole family. Regardless of what changes in your life, there are people out there who love you. Believe that. Believe that. Y'all deserve it. And if you in here and you hating on who won, don't you ever come by here again. This is a space of blessings. We honor and celebrate those who get blessed because we understand that blessings don't just happen around us. When they're happening around us, they're about to happen to us. Antonio. I just love to bless y'all. Like, it's an honor to bless you. It's an honor to love you. It's an honor to encourage you. It's an honor to look out for you. It's an honor to swing on sight if somebody got a problem with you. It's an honor. Look. Hey, Antonio, let's go back. Hey, remember when you came into my life? Remember you were like, do you accept transgender people? And I said, why wouldn't I? Why not? Duh. The space for the love you're receiving now was already yours before you even walked in. You are more than accepted, because acceptance could still harbor hate. I don't accept you, I love you. Which means everything that you are is protected by the way that I love you. All that you are. Say, yes, I do, because I had so many women teachers who did not. I was excluded from everything. Now here you're excluded from nothing. You're excluded from nothing. You're a part of it all. I never measure you based off of who you are and what you represent. I measure you based off the potency of your heart. And I love that heart of yours. Don't, Antonio, let it go. Let it go. Anybody who couldn't accept you before will not deserve to be a part of what's getting ready to happen next in your life. Respectfully, fuck them. They don't get to see who you become because they couldn't accept who you are. Nope. 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 I just want to tell you that, Antonio, in the most dramatic way. You know, I have to play the music real quick, just in the most dramatic way. You know, I got to be dramatic. If I ain't being dramatic, I ain't being myself. You feel me? If I ain't being dramatic, I ain't being myself. It's an honor to bless you, Antonio. Now take that and go do whatever the hell you want to do with it. For the solstice, for the holidays. Happy Yule. Yule! No, I'm joking. Happy Yule. Blessed Yule. Divine Yule. Magically manifesting Yule. Keep fighting the good fight. And you got all the support you need. And we will swing on sight on anybody who got a problem with you. And they don't want to see me in the realms. So I think personally, they should calm the hell down. Facts. Soon Crew is the best. Tell them, Antonio, they gotta know it. They gotta know it. They gotta know it. They gotta know it. Everybody hand clap for Antonio one more time. One time for the one time. Yes, I ate, Dave. I did. I ate earlier. Yes, I did. And I'm still not done eating. I'm totally going to go get me something good for dinner. I feel too good to not get me something good for dinner. You know what I'm saying? I feel too damn good right now. I feel good about myself. I feel good at the fact that it didn't stress me to bless someone. What space am I in to where that type of blessing don't move me negatively? I'm in such a great space. In such a great space. Said my son asked if he can be a part of the Soon Crew. Only if he promised to love from a righteous place. Only if he promises that no matter what he encounters in life, he'll never stop loving himself. Only if he promises that every step he takes will be of confidence and not of doubt, he can be a part of the Soon Crew for eternity. But only if he promises to do his best to walk in all that he is, regardless of how the world will treat him because of his level of confidence. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I already answered you, Day. I said, yeah, I ate. I don't think you'd be listening after you ask your questions, Day. I don't think you'd be listening. I know you hear me, damn it. He said he's in. Well, I look forward to what he does next. Antonio, tell your little trooper. No, scratch that. Antonio, I want plenty of holiday pictures. Plenty. Plenty. And y'all better celebrate like a family who's about to live their greatest. Because this ain't the only blessing. Antonio, just a little quick read on you real quick. This was the smallest of the blessings that's coming into your life. The smallest. Heck yeah, your son can be soon crew, and I'll do my best to make my lives and things on the internet a lot friendlier for the younger ones. Moving on up to the east side, to that deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on, moving on. You moving up. All right, Day. Enjoy your rest. I love you. Yeah, I'll make my content more friendly because I can't act like I don't have children watching me. I'm trying to be a better person. He said he will start watching with me every day. What's his name? His name is Phoenix too. Whoa! All right, Phoenix. Shouts out to little Phoenix, young Phoenix. That means you're meant to be great. We love you, Phoenix. Welcome to the Soon crew. This ain't a gang. We don't got to jump you in. We love you in over here. Welcome, Phoenix. Welcome. Welcome. Now you got a whole bunch of uncles and aunts. I got a whole bunch of uncles and aunts over here. You think I'm hard about children and parenting. You got a whole bunch of new uncles and aunts. And we're going to be checking on you. You got a whole bunch of uncles and aunts. About 80 of them. How y'all feeling, man? I feel good about that. I feel so good about that. I feel so good about that. I feel so good about that, bruh. I feel so good about that. Like, now I'm definitely gonna get me some celebratory food. Now I'm definitely gonna eat something and smile and cry. I'm definitely gonna cry, just not on camera. Like it's up. It's up. It's so up. And tomorrow's ritual, for those that don't know, is inner peace. Inner peace. Tomorrow's ritual is inner peace. 3:00 p.m. CST. Y'all don't want to miss the inner peace ritual. Because I'm not just going to teach and do a ritual on inner peace. I'm going to teach you how to walk in inner peace and sustain inner peace. No, I'm not eating no crab legs tonight. Good night, and I love you, 360. Let's say this protection prayer and let's get up out of here. Wait, pause. Shouts out to my moderators. Shout out to my moderators for working so hard and going so hard and helping everybody find the donation link. And helping everybody send their donations. If you haven't sent your donations for today's ritual, it's over there. I don't know where you see it on your phone, but over here on my laptop, it's right there in the corner. You feel me? You just click that. That's where you send your donation in. Please invite some people out for tomorrow's live. Let them know what time the live is and all of that good stuff. We over here on YouTube for now and forever. I'm finna build this up. So tell the people on TikTok, that's where I'm gonna be at. Tell them that's where I'm gonna be at. Thank you for everybody who liked today's live video. We got 90 likes. I mean, it was 90 people in here, like tops for the most part Um, but yeah, I love y'all 360. Let's get ready to dismiss. And I'll see y'all tomorrow at 3 o'clock p.m. CST for the inner peace ritual. Yeah, it says see y'all tomorrow. I'm not coming alone. Don't come alone. Don't bring somebody. Somebody said, what's tomorrow's ritual? Inner peace. The inner peace ritual. We're going to activate and empower inner peace. Tomorrow's going to be great. Tomorrow's going to be fun. Tomorrow's going to be wonderful. Tomorrow's going to be a movie. I love you too. I love you too. Let us pray. Protection, protection. I declare protection against all entities who are against my perfection. Any hiding within, you are now ejected. Any energy in the wrong, you are now corrected. Protection, protection. I declare protection. I call upon the powers of my heavenly sections. I declare myself cloaked to be unseen by the unseen. I declare myself safe from the unclean. I declare a shield around me that can't be penetrated by anything. Protection, protection. I declare protection. Anything that tries to penetrate it gets instant rejection. I declare it reflected back to its source, a quadruple dose of its infection. Protection, protection. I declare protection. And it is so because of my I am presence. Ashe, Amin, Amun, so mote it be, and so it is. Respectfully to the religious folks in the name of Jesus. Yeah, all praises to the Most High. Yes, yes. All love and honor to the Supreme Architect. Ashe, Ashe, Olodumare. Ashe, Eshu. And all love and honor and power and praise and devotion and servitude to the wonderful, righteous God King soon. I will see y'all tomorrow, 3 o'clock p.m. CST. Do not come alone. Bring a friend. Bring a friend. Bring a friend. Bring a friend. And make sure y'all send y'all donations for today's ritual. There is no set amount, so just send it on over. Send it on over. As we appreciate everything that you send that helps us upgrade and continue to do what we do. Shouts out to the Soon crew. It's Portal Gang or it's nothing. Peace.